Good morning, Greg Newhouse coming to you. I'm on Jacksonville Beach right now. I'm headed to the hotel where a recruit is to meet up with him for breakfast. In other words, I'm making my commute to work. Oh, that's startling. I wanted to share some thoughts that came up again, and it regards learning. It's in regards to change. So back to the concept of living in the now. Krishnamurti said it, for learning to take place, there must be a curiosity. There must be passion and energy. And I had an athlete, former athlete, he's a grown man now, post me yesterday in regards to our past experiences. I used to be a teammate of his, but then I went on to coach him actually. And he expressed his appreciation for me as a coach. Well, I had to turn that table right around and let him know that I appreciated him, because one of my feelings is what makes a great coach or makes a coach is players. And the players that really impact me as a coach are the ones who want to change. They don't have a fear of the unknown. They've got that desire to learn. They got that passion. And my ability to help people get out of their fear of change, because for me, change, the reason I change is I got over the fear of change. And as a coach, you can live that world because you're constantly focusing on helping the players change. So you're constantly seeing things for what they are now when you're doing an effective job coaching, what I feel is an effective job coaching. Being able to relate to the player where he is now, because change is now. Knowledge is knowledge, don't get me wrong, but to learn, it's an active process. It isn't something that you take from the past, your historical knowledge. Knowledge is history to me, and apply it to the present. To learn something new, it's completely new. It's happening now. You don't bring the past into it. Now, don't get me wrong, you take what you learn and you add it to the knowledge you have, and that's called experience. And it gives you opportunities to create reactions and to actually apply energy to create things to happen. But as you know, all the great shots made by all the great athletes, both in golf or basketball, or the great catches or the great throws, or something that happened because all the entities involved at that moment, the energy that was changing. It's like the sunrise. I walk on the beach in the morning with an anticipation of change. It's a new day. Or I'm walking in the wilderness and I've got my head up my ass because I'm worried about something, but I'm about 40 minutes into the hike and all of a sudden, boom, the beauty's got my attention. It may be a meadow, it may be a mountain peak, it may be some wildlife. But it just demanded my attention, and so now I'm in the now. And that's what I keep talking about to a lot of people. To change, you have to learn how to live in the now. You have to put your fears aside. And maybe it's not fear for you. For me, it was fear. Fear of change, losing an identity. Oh, I'm a good player, or so I don't want to try something and screw it up, and now I look like an average player, or I'm a coach, and I don't want to get out and put myself on the edge and talk about something that's not manly, or something that really impacts a player's dynamism or the game's dynamics, because people think this is what makes a great player. Because in your heart, there's always something saying, move on. If you're one of those persons that are like nature, change is something that's almost it's a law of nature. It's not really. It's kind of screwed up, because change is something about it. It's always happening, but you can't really make it a law, because it's weird to say. There's a consistency to the inconsistency. In other words, things are always changing. So that's the law. So that's what I apply. And so I'm not saying it's a law of nature, but boy, it teaches me a lot of things. Everything's a new opportunity. And that's what I'm found. So look, I'm rambling here a little bit, but what I'm trying to get out is the work that I've been doing lately with people off the field, because I already do it on the field, but I'm trying to help more people understand some concepts, awareness concepts, to help them move forward. So they've got to get in touch with challenges. They've got to get in touch with where they are. Because it's not that they're bad, but let's say for change, a lot of people don't want to change because it took them so long and they worked so hard to get where they were, and all they remember is the pain. So now they're holding on to that image and they just want to be that, and so they don't change. I ain't got any money. Money's hard to get. Because what's hard to get? Money's not hard to get. They print it every day. If you do good, you get money. Health's hard to get. Health isn't hard to get. We're born with a machine that's made to go. We got to figure out what we're doing to it to cause it to malfunction. Because the guy didn't make a defaulty machine, and he also giving you the tools and the energy to recreate. He's recreating here. Look at this day. I've already showed you once. When I say he, I don't mean to apply gender or even power. I don't mean to get into that, but there's something that drives me, and hopefully it drives you. So again, find yourself your awareness tools. I keep coming back to that. It just gives me a lot of satisfaction. Know I can help people get in touch with this, with why they're stuck, or get in touch with how do they refine it. That's when it's really good. It's like me talking to that player. Being the player he was, focused and dedicated. He had a passion. He had energy. He had curiosity. How can I get better? But he put all those things in there so he learned. His learning defined me as a coach rather than me defining him as a player. Like I've told people, I have never created a good player, but I have enhanced players to being better players and great players. And that's what I'd like to do with you if you're looking for something. Again, there's a tool out there that creates awareness, and it evolves your machine, the body. And basically, it's a global health movement disguised as a weight loss package. Hit me up. I'll introduce you to it as I introduce it to friends. Not as a sell job, but to let you know the intensity and the questioning of conventional wisdom that has taken place with this platform that has created awareness to make change, make individual changes. Because even though there is a system, you still got to apply the system to your situation. Where are you in life? What's affecting you? You've got to become aware of how can you enhance a better you. If in fact you need to be better. This isn't a question of good or great, large or small. It's just a chance to get in touch with that special energy force that says every day you get up and go, wow, another chance, another opportunity. So I hope it's a great Friday for you. So I'm going to wish you happy Friday. Hope to come back to you soon with some more news on how I move someone else forward. Day 5 of my summer break. I got it on a roll. By the way, it was a pretty nice time on that golf course. I found a way to focus. Talk to you soon.